from Westminster back to Dublin, and specifically to the Cork Street area of the South Inner City. More than 5 years after the demolition of a block of flats on Chambers Street, the derelict site looks like it might be getting a new lease of life as an urban park. Brian Lally went to the area where he met Labour councillor Rebecca Moynihan for a walkabout.
Well, this is a former site of Chamber. It's the corner of Chamber Weaver Street. We began a campaign about 1.5 years ago to try and make the derelict site into a park for the local community. We have a real lack of green space within Dublin 8, and if you look over to the right, that's the Tenters area. So it's a really quiet, tightly knit, good community with an awful lot of young families who've moved into it, and we want to get good facilities for younger people within the area. Rather than having people just come in and living in houses and going to work and coming home and closing the door, you should be building neighbourhoods which support local facilities, local businesses. If people hang out in the area, they tend to stay in the area, they spend money in the area, and that supports us all. And we regenerate the whole Newmarket, Chamber Weaver, Cork Street area and connect up the Tenters with the Liberties again. And councillors have committed and said that they're not going to sell on the site.
Well, I live in Dolphin's Barn and I like the skating in Clondalkin Skate Park up.
Clondalkin Skate Park is a long way from Dolphin's Barn.
Yeah, it's pretty far. Like, it takes about 20 minutes on a bus, and then if you go to skate, probably take about an hour.
And how much does it cost on the bus for you?
130.
It's an expensive hobby for that point of view to go all that way, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. To travel, yeah, it kind of costs a lot, especially if you're skating like 5 days, 7 days a week, like, you know.
Where do you do your skating?
The same place, Clondalkin, yeah. And it's $2.35 for me to get up there on the bus, and then $2.35 back.
We are standing on a corner parallel to Cork Street, RTE Street, in the heart of Dublin 8. What would it mean to you to have a skate park here?
It'd be great. It'd be the first skate park in the city centre, and a lot of people have been. We had a petition to get a park in Dublin 8 before, but it didn't go through because there's a lot of kids in the area, and loads of them, you know, they want to branch out and get into different cultures and skateboarding. There's loads of football pitches everywhere. We genuinely need a skate park.
Not every kid wants to play football. We don't always need like loads of football pitches everywhere. We kind of need a few more skate parks for everyone to branch out, and so you don't have to travel so far. It costs so much money.
So many skateboarders in this area that I know, and we just need a place to go, because most of the time we can't even travel out to where we go, so we're stuck going around the city skateboarding and getting guards called on us. It's just ridiculous.
The skate park could be here. It'd be a lot closer for everyone. The community can use it, and it'll look a lot better as well than going by. When everyone drives by, like, you just look at this empty plot of land and there's nothing here. It just looked horrible. So when you have a park here with people in it and flowers and all that kind of things, it looks great on the community. When you're skating for yourself and like on your own, so like you can skate with people or you can skate on your own. If there was a park here, it'd be great, because like I only live 5 minutes up the road, so I could literally just come down here and skate, and whoever's here I can skate with and get along with.
We tend to bring our children all the way to Phoenix Park these days because there's so little for us to do here. It's just easier for us to get into the car, drive for 10 to 15 minutes over to Phoenix Park and let them run around there. They could do everything here. It's the right size for shared use. There's the only other thing near us is Oscar Square, and it's a de facto dog park, which is fine. You know, people have a right to walk their dogs there, but it means when there are dog walkers there, it's very hard for my kids who are 6 and 3 to play as well. So the opportunity we have here to create this park for that everyone in the community could use it's just fantastic, and we're really excited about it.
There are allotments down here. It's in theory, I'm sure allotments could be kept there in a little bit of it.
I would hope so. There's no reason that the allotments couldn't be kept. The fact that it's such a good size, it's a blank slate. I love the fact that it connects with Cork Street, and it will bring people from the other side, from Pimlico and beyond in. It'll create a good mix between the various communities around here, and it'll breathe so much life into Dublin 8 and beyond.
Dublin City needs to make an argument to bring families back in, and to do that we have to have good recreational facilities within the city centre, and I think it's well worthwhile.
Now you're just bringing your little Jack Russell for a walk around the footpaths here on Chamber Street. There's plans to turn this site into a little play area, public park for the local kids. So what would you think about that?
I think it'd be a great idea. Instead of leaving it like that, wasted. Especially where it is in Cork Street, in the middle of Cork Street, like, you know what I mean? So park would be ideal. You see it's more apartments all around, like there's loads of kids in them and all that. Because there's nothing around here for kids anywhere.
Be able to bring himself for a walk, yeah?
Yeah, to bring him in, sit in there and the fine weather comes in, be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Have a paper, yeah? Okay, just have a couple of tea, sit down, read a paper. Well, I've just been putting down potatoes, I've onions down,
I mean, I look after it for Solace, who are a good organisation
Yeah.
around this area. They look after kids.
Would you be able to maintain the allotments here if there was a park across the road? Would it be happy coexistence?
I'm sure it would, so long as we wouldn't have. I mean, the places you can see is well secured.
Well
then.
secured.
And I mean, I've taken some good vegetables out of it last year, and I must say they were wonderful. Yeah.
What would you think of a park across the road here? Would you like it?
I think it's a great idea, yeah. I mean, there's nothing in the area for the kids, so... A skate park, yeah, even. I mean, that's where the kids are. I mean, it keeps them off the roads as well now. They need something like that to keep them out there, yeah. Give them something to do, yeah.
Would you like a playground in there, would you?
Yeah,
What would you like in a playground?
I like Mighty Joe Young.
And would you like swings?
Yeah, big ones.
Big ones! And seesaw, how about a seesaw?
What's a seesaw?
You know, the seesaw
up and down.
at one end and one ice
Oh yeah, yeah.
What's a seesaw? That's charming. Brian Lally reporting there. It's 6:30.